Hello friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. In today's video, I'm going to be working on week 52 in my 2018 Project Life album. This is the last weekly spread that I have for this album, and I am stoked about that. I do have one more layout, which I will do a half page, and it will just be my conclusion, but this is the last one of the weekly stories, so super excited about that. For supplies, I have the remaining pieces in my chipboard tray. I have also pulled out the star chipboard stickers from the Great Outdoors collection. I have a couple of tiny phrase stickers, and I still have this sheet of chipboard that I have not fussy cut out yet. So this is just homemade chipboard that I made using white matte photo paper with some chipboard, and then I will fussy cut those out if and when I need them. So let's go ahead, get this space cleared off and my layout spread out, and let's get to work. So to start on this layout, first I'm going to grab my weekly card and get my date stamps put onto this layout. So for this one, I am going from the 24th of December all the way to the end, to the 31st. And even though there are more than 7 days in that span of time, I decided to go all the way to the end of the month so that I don't have to create an entire weekly spread or something like that for just a day or two. It just made sense to put it all together for me. And that's part of why I don't add my week like the week number titles, and instead I just do the dates, because for some of the weeks there's going to be more than 7 days. It just makes sense to me that way. All right, so we've added our dates and set everything out here on the desk. Next, I am grabbing over the star chipboard stickers. There was one more red star left, so I grabbed that one off and put it in between my dates as a separator. For this one, I'm going to keep things fairly clean and simple because there is a lot happening in the photos, and I feel like that's been a lot of my weeks lately, that there's just my photos feel very busy. And I also think in the winter time, the photos become so dark that it overwhelms the eye, where you don't necessarily need a ton of embellishing. Or the embellishing is harder to see when you put it on the photo. So for this one, I am just going to pick a chipboard sticker to put on all of the 4x6 photos. I have one that looks like a little speech bubble that says December Stories. That's going on the photo of us reading the night before Christmas. I have a photo or a chipboard piece that says Clean It All Up or Clean It Up, which is on a picture of Izzy and her cousin Eli making a complete disaster of a mess in our cousin's house. I have one that says So Ready for the Next Season or Bring on the Next Season, and that one's going on a picture that I took during a party that we went to, or get together that we went to with our cousins the day after Christmas, and just alluding to the fact that we are now approaching a new season. And then I have another one that says Warm Fire that I put on a picture of all of us hanging out around the fireplace and the TV in the living room at my cousin's house. And then I don't remember what I put on the other picture of us on a wagon, but I don't know. And then across the middle of this layout, I'm going to pick a tiny phrase sticker to go on every single photo, and it's going to go in the upper right hand corner because that was it was blank space on all of those photos, so it made sense to put it there. And then there's cohesion, having it all right justified on the photos. And then I'm going to pair that with a tiny star chipboard. I have a bunch of green ones left, so at first I will think I'm going to use the darker green of the little stars, and then I will change my mind and actually go for the lighter green stars instead. And then that's going to be my layout. Oh, I know what I put on the other one. I have this little recording box that covers up the chipboard exactly, so I couldn't see it. But I remember now, I put a chipboard piece that just says XOXO on the photo of our family riding on a horse-drawn carriage. So the stories this week are mostly just Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then spending time with our family the day after Christmas. Lots of really fun memories and photos to document. All right, friends, that finishes my last weekly spread in my 2018 Project Life album. Love this one. And what's really great about this is that this half of the stories have been somewhat, or actually probably more intricately detailed inside of my December daily album from this year. But all of the stories on this side of the album have not been documented yet because I stop at December 25th. So this last week of the year is now documented in my albums, and that makes me really happy. Also, some of these pictures are just some of my favorites. Like, I really love the angle of this picture reading The Night Before Christmas. I really love this picture of the kids making a giant mess. And this one, I want to remember this type of angle when I go to take pictures for December Daily this year. I really love how everybody's just on the couch laying around. And I took a picture from really far back that gave like an into the room type of view. This picture was taken at our cousin's house, but there's no reason we couldn't do it in our new house this year too, because we have a similar, like, where I can step back really far in order to take that picture. So I want to remember that one this year. I really like how this one looks. All right, friends, well, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this layout come together today, and I hope that it inspires you to tell some of your stories this week as well. I will be back with one last layout, which is just going to be half of this in this album. And then once I have that done, I will film a flip through of the 2018 Project Life album, and then we will be done with 2018. So excited. I cannot believe that we have done it. All right, friends. Well, until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, friends.